Okay. In the clean room, have the doors closed, have the fans on. Now we're going to switch our light on. You can see I've made an adjustment. Remember we were talking about this? I've made the inside of this, doesn't look like it now, but the inside's matte black. So we're getting a little bit better light now. And already I can see massive problems. Geez. Have a look at that. Significant loss in gloss here. You can see, if I adjust the exposure a little, you can see where the pad has ended here. This pad's circular obviously, and it's ended there. That's where the correction has stopped, and the correction was poor. So you've got a lot of marring there, and you've got a huge difference between a deep gloss black here and that significantly less gloss and more of a grey finish there. This should be piano black. It should be very deep and glossy. I found some more holograms here. Yeah, see they're long here and one right on the edge there. So must have had a quick paint correction and got rid of whatever marks are on it, but needs a little bit more work. This thing is so pretty and so nice to look at. Button. Mercedes in their really tasty products give you a lot of goodies. This is phenomenal. The build quality on this car is just insane, and the weave is gorgeous. The different weaves that the car has, it has carbon fibre that's different depending on the application. Have a look how thick the weave is here and how thin it is here. And we've got some more holograms. Nasty. I mean, all of this is not a big problem, not a big deal. Looks nasty, but easily solved. I'll have to get my light around the other side. This could come up better, so I'm going to have to do all this carbon here, the inside of the tailgate, or whatever you call it, the hatch, the boot lid. Got to be very careful. The GTR Black Series, that is polycarbonate, and it's in really good condition, so I'm going to leave it alone. I haven't got that much time, and it's in such good condition that I don't want to perhaps make it worse. I know how to polish polycarbonate. We learnt everything we had to learn about polycarbonate when we had the F40 come in back in 2009. We even went as far as to speak to LG, find out about that Lexan product. You can see some holograms there. Not a big deal. Look at this. Very nice, very Pagani. Your big boy badging to Black Series. More swirling. Jesus. Okay. Got our work cut out for us. Let me take the slide around, see if I've got even more. Yes. It's worse than I thought, worse than expected. You can really see where the pad has stopped there. Just they didn't want to go close to the badge. That's fair enough. Very difficult area here, so I can understand why this is looking the way it is. What is that? There's some scratches just above the badge there. I don't know if you can see those. That's better. There's some marks here. They're quite deep. They're going to have to come out. Some odd swelling here, really nothing. Looks like someone's leant over it. Door, driver's door looks okay. I mean, it needs work, but it looks okay. Yeah. This area was difficult, looks okay. Around the badge needs a bit of work. Aha. Let's see here. Alright, so this car's had something, someone's cut something around. This car's had a wrap or something put on it. You can see where something was cut around the badge. If I had wrapped this car, I would have removed the badge. It's very easy to remove it. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to clean all the old adhesive off, and it needs to be removed anyway. This O is low. It needs to be pushed up a little bit. If I have time, I'll take this O off, clean it up, re-adhesive it, push it up. That T is a bit crooked as well. And that B has to come down a little bit if you're being real fussy. Not sure if you can see that. See that O just to come up just a little bit like that. The T sitting too high and the B sitting too high. The I is also not straight. The I has to be like that. That's it, like that. Now it looks perfect. But these will never stay like this. A little bit of force and movement and heat and things, and the adhesive starts to move around. But if I've got time, I'll tend to that. Okay. But something's definitely been applied, like a wrap has been applied to it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's just a smidgen of evidence all around the badge where something's been cut out and applied to it. You might think this was a sticker that was put on top that was protecting the badge during transport, but because I did this car new, detailed this car new, I know that we had cleaned up all that didn't exist, so something's been applied after. It's okay, easy to fix. I'm just interested in what may have been done. Again, just superb build quality. The fit and finish on this thing is amazing. Really, really super impressive. I thought it'd be like a Ferrari where it's okay to be a little shoddy if it's a race car because or a homologation special or something like that. It's fine if it's not perfect. People will buy it anyway. But instead, Mercedes have just... this is the best build quality for a car of this type that I've seen anyway. Very, very, very impressive. Super, super impressive. Again, carbon fibre is not a new thing, but this is super, super high quality. The joins and the way that it's placed and the type of weave and the clear coat on the carbon. This is not your BMW i3 clear coat that peels in the Australian sun in just 3 years. This is the good shit. Have a look at the way that the light is shaped. You can see that cut off. The light is really concentrated. More hologramming, definitely not mine. Like I said, we did this new and that was corrected permanently. However, that is too easy. That will take all 5 minutes. That panel looks very good. Passenger door, excellent. Should take all of 15 minutes. And the guard looks very good too. However, I know that this wasn't perfect in my last detail. There was an area around here that we didn't correct. We did a very good job of it in the time we had, but we didn't make it perfect. I can't see, it does look perfect actually. Just to get it just the right light. No, I can see it. Very, very minor, but I'll fix that up. I really wanted to have the chance to do it, and Mercedes has given me the chance to do it. So really, I can see 20 to 30 hours of correction in this detail. The bonnet will take a little while just simply because of the shape, and it is kind of large, and it's also difficult to reach over for someone who's 2'9". but that's an hour maximum. Your speed holes here, what's removing pressure out of the wheel well, these make detailing significantly more costly because it's more time consuming. Not a problem, but I think they look fantastic even if you're not driving the car in a manner where those are going to come into play. But they look awesome, and they'll add another half hour to 45 minutes on this panel. This panel otherwise would be a 15-minute job. Now it's going to be a 1 hour job. So you've got an hour on the bonnet, an hour on each guard, about an hour for both quarter panels, about an hour for both doors, and there's about 15 to 20 minutes on the roof because it's pretty perfect. Then you've got about an hour for the diffuser, and what's going to take the most amount of time is the hatch here, the whole back of the car, the rear bar, and the boot lid hatch, whatever you want to call it. That's going to take a fair bit of time because of it being jet black and the shape of it, and the fact that it's got some deep scratches and holograms. It's pretty much got everything, all the nasty stuff. So with washing, another hour for washing, another hour for applying paint protection. We have here something that is not going to take that long at all, but yeah, I would say 30 hours absolute max to have this go from the condition it's in now, which is good but in need of a detail, to should be close to very close to perfect. And the owner, who is in Queensland, who not supposed to know who the owner is, but I found out who it is, and I'm glad, because he's a ripper guy who will appreciate the work. I think I've met him once before. Very nice guy. So that makes it, for me anyway, that makes it all the more I'm motivated more to do a better job. Not that I would do a poor job. A job is a job, doesn't matter who it's going to, but now that I know who the car is for, and it's not going to be someone who's not going to appreciate my work. This will be someone who is a true car enthusiast, not someone with more money than he knows what to do with, and someone who won't know how to drive the car. This guy knows how to drive this car, how to use it. He's a true car enthusiast and will appreciate it being in good condition. So all the more reason for me to try as hard as possible to get the job done. And that's why I'm here on Sunday.